Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago, an island in the sun, home to the greatest spectacle on earth, the tastiest foods, beautiful people, and these are the cars we drive. My name is David Chase, and on this show, we'll explore the latest trends in Trinidad and Tobago's automotive industry, giving you an up-close look at the coolest vehicles on the road, but also the products and the services you need to be safe while driving between the white lines. The first car to hit the shores of TNT was in the year 1907. In came the Locomobile Runabout. It was a two-seater horseless carriage powered by a small steam engine. Following closely on this technology, there were soon many other cars like it on the street. These were toys for the wealthy plantation owners, and only the plantation owners because they were expensive to acquire and complex to maintain. Most of the locals at the time were still using donkey and carts, but by 1912, Ford had figured out more affordable production methods and soon produced more affordable cars. And 1919 saw the first Ford dealership established right here in Trinidad and Tobago. The years during World War II showed an understandable decline in the automotive life of TNT. But as soon as the war was over, Trinis picked up right where they left off. In 1962, Trinidad gained its independence from the British, and Ford was still dominating our markets. But by the 1980s, the Japanese brand Daihatsu started making its mark, along with a foray of other options. Fast forward to today, and car shoppers in Trinidad and Tobago have an array of options to choose from when shopping for a new car. And although TNT's economy hasn't been very strong as of late, new car sales have been on the rise. With over 15,000 new vehicles sold last year alone, it's easy to see that Trinidad and Tobago is not ready to give up on its modern-day locomobile. One thing has changed though. Driving on the streets is not enough to keep us entertained. We've taken our cars off-road, racing, drifting, we're biking, we're yachting, we're doing it all. There's not a motorsport that Trinidadians are shying away from. We've even made our mark in the international scenes, with Trinidadians testing their grit up against some of the world's best drivers and racers out there.
We'll get carried away. We'll show the time when we come down there in July, right? Remember that.
It's clear to see that if I'm going to cover it all, I've got my work cut out for me. Before we go, did you know that wearing your seatbelt in the car can reduce the risk of death by 45%? It's a habit to buckle up when driving or in the front seat. But what about when we ride in the backseat of someone else's car or in a taxi? Full-time belt use is lower for rear seat occupants, and some parents don't even insist that their kids buckle up in the back. Less than 50% of people surveyed said when they take a taxi service, they wear their seatbelt. When asked why don't they buckle up in the back, they replied they believe the rear seat is safer, so they don't need to use their seatbelts. But actually, you are putting yourself and other occupants of the vehicle at risk. People belted in the front seat can be injured or killed by unbuckled rear passengers. It cuts the risk of serious injury by 50%. During an accident, it can stop you from flying out of your vehicle and ending up over there. Safety is very important, and everyone should be thinking about being safe during these times. So wear your seatbelt, whether you're in the front or in the back. And that's it for today's episode of The White Lines. See you next time.